All right, we've only got a dog left because I'm saying I always wanted to be, now I need a dog. So let's first of all, let's put this playhead back at the end. So activate the timeline by clicking in the timeline. See how that box right here shows that that's the active box that we're in. Okay, and then hit the end key or the down arrow. Maybe let's go with the down arrow. We just learned that. Down. Excellent. Okay, now we want to go back to good old shot 10 take 1. All right, so we're going to go back over here to the video clips. I go shift apostrophe to take a look, and you'll notice that shot 10 take 1 doesn't have I don't have the slate there, and the reason why is because it's being used and it already has an in and out point. Now if I move my mouse back and forth, I can actually see that it's shot 10 take 1. You see that right there? Okay, I'm going to double click on it. So should you. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the word dog. All right, so I'm going to hit play.
Shot 10, take 1.
Whoops, I forgot to zoom out. I wondered kind of what was going on. Why didn't I see that? See right here that I zoomed in before, so now I'm going to zoom back out so I can see the whole clip. That's these guys. All right.
I always said every family should get a dog.
A dog. There it is right there. All right, let's back up.
A dog.
Oh, that's hard in between get and ah. All right, let's back into the sound wave. Ooh, those are close.
Should get a dog.
Get right here. I think I'm gonna guess that is probably it. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. See right here. Okay, and I think that's probably the end of get. All right, so I'll hit the letter I. Get a dog is probably where it is. I'm going to hit the letter O, and now in order to listen from beginning to end, I go Option K.
A dog.
I listen again.
A dog.
All right, yeah, I think I got it. Okay, good. So I click on the video part and I drag this over, and I'm going to say overwrite. Boom. There it is. It puts it on the end. And now I'm going to listen to my whole thing. Hit the home key. I had to activate the timeline in order to see how it's blue right here. I hit home. It goes to the beginning. And let's have a listen with the spacebar.
I always wanted to be a dog.
Pretty darn good. Hey, that's pretty good. Now, let's say, for instance, though, that maybe you made a mistake in the middle of it. Well, that's not that big of a deal. You can edit afterwards, after you're done. You can just, let's say we wanted to play around with the edit on 2B right here. So I'm going to move this over here and give myself a little space to play around with the end. I'm going to zoom on in. Zoom in right here. Okay. Now, this is so cool. Watch this. If I double click on it, it opens up here for me. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. It's showing me where the in and out points are in the footage. But the difference is that whatever I change here in this guy, because I've double clicked on it and it opened here, if anything I change here is going to change down here in the timeline. Right, so now let's grab this out button, out, and I'm going to move it a little bit, give it a little bit more. Boom, see that? See how it changed right there? Okay, and you can even see in the timeline, quite honestly, that that's not really what we need, right? Okay. So, but if that is what we wanted, we'd click in the empty space, right? And of course, you can still use back here in the source. I can go Option K and let's have a listen to what we changed it to. Oh, yeah, that's not good. All right, but if you want it, you can go with it. Personally, I'm going to put it back, which I can go Edit, Undo, See, it just went back to where it was. I also want to show you that if you go to the history tab, it shows every step that I've done all the way back. I don't know how many times, maybe 25 or 30. I don't know. It's in the options how many it keeps. All right. So there it is, razor, delete, set in, all the different things that I did. So you can back way up. If you say, oh, I totally messed up. And as long as you don't do anything, if I did something new, I would lose this stuff. But right now, I'm going to bring it all back. And there it is. Okay. I'm going to click in the empty space and hit delete. And let's have one last listen.
I always wanted to be a dog.
Oh, I didn't fix that, did I? All right, yeah, hit C for the razor blade, chop it, hit V for the move tool, and delete, and get rid of the empty space. Boom.
I always wanted to be a dog.
There it is. Okay, so what I want you to do is I'd like you to show this to me, Mr. Tyrrell, and make sure that I'm going to make sure that everything is good, and I'm going to listen to it, make sure it's nice and smooth, that there's nothing extra. And once you've done that, then you've got full marks for this. You can also go in and start another project, like editing a different teacher.